Hello everybody. We are starting out and having our first of a couple of videos about shutting down the garden. As you probably remember, this is where we had our sweet potatoes, and basically we got a good like 5 to 10 pounds of sweet potatoes, and that was amazing. And this is a little dry yet, but we actually had like 3 or 4 really cool toads in there. Frogs, toads, whatever. So they came out when I got the buckets up, and they're all folded and put away. And this is our crop circle where we had a pool. Yay. And it'll dry out, and next year I will for sure put a tarp down before, because some of these interesting, really tough weeds like these, and these haven't even gone down good for where the guy mowed, but you know, those like to come up and poke through the bottom of the pool, which kind of sucks. Makes it leak and stuff. And as usual, our cherry trees are doing really nice. It's the end of the season, so they're just getting ready for, you know, losing leaves and going to winter. Peony's good. And it's a little bent over. I think it's probably needing some water. Haven't rained in a couple days. This is the herb garden. Basically, we put the dirt from all of the buckets, like I told you last time, for the sweet potatoes. We put them there, and all of the weeds and stuff from those, the leaves. And we put plastic wrap, or I should say plastic bags, over it, so it'll kill any icky bugs, you know, between freezing and under the black, getting heat. So that ought to be good there. I have not torn down this box yet. We have gotten hornworms, but we also have the wasps that plant their eggs on top of them. So that was kind of interesting to see. You can kind of see all the little white. I don't know if you can see it good or not, but there's a lot that have just white bits all over it, and you can see the little bugs. But we're just about done. I've got to come out and, you know, like these are going to be good. I need to pull them off so that they can be eaten. And throw away any of the ones that are icky. Oh, well, here, let me show you. That right there is a hornworm that has been injected with all of the wasp bits, and he has died already. Those suckers are going to be, that's kind of gross. We'll throw this out and squish it. We don't want that to survive. But yeah, that's a hornworm with wasp eggs on it. So guess I'm glad I found that for you, so at least now you know what you're seeing. And then with all these little white bits on top of the tomatoes, you can tell that that's where they were laying the caterpillar stuff. Alright, this was our big kohlrabi and tomato cage. It's now pulled out, and basically the plastic water bottles are full of water, and they just are on top to hold down the plastic. So it does the same thing we had for the the herb garden. Okay, looks like we've got a bunch of ants trying to build under there, but we'll see what happens. Then again, here we go. This was the watermelon pit. Doing the same thing. Just went ahead, and there wasn't anything there except for the leftover bits of a couple of small watermelon. Put that down before I get grossed out. And here we go. We got the okra again. Like I said, we got super big. I don't know how he knocked that over, but it knocked over. All of those pods are just way too big to eat. Not going to do that. So we'll be probably next weekend pulling all this out. And being that they're talking about those beetles that have the kissing bugs that are bad, I think I found some of those. So we want to definitely get rid of those kind of things. And this was my giant weed section that I never got completely cleared out. But I pulled all that up, got it shredded basically, and so we're good to go on that. And I messed up. I cut this down too soon. You're supposed to wait for the frost, but as you can tell, we still got new growth. It's protected pretty much by the stuff I left on top, but even with that, we got new growth, like, you know, up here. So we're doing okay. So we haven't done that. Oh, and then our persimmon tree has grown, I mean, markedly taller. It's still got like new growth right, if you go right in there, you can see all the new growth. So it's ready for more. Mr. Pear Tree is doing fine, except he's starting to change color. We are already starting to get fall colors here. It's weird that we already have it happening, but it's cool. I mean, it's starting to cool off. Of course, we're going to have a week of 90s next week, but hey, you know. And this persimmon is doing really good too. We've had a couple of our sunflowers fall down, but these 2 or 3 or 4 are doing really well. The bees have been just all up in it. And I don't know if you can see. Let's see here. I can't make it go closer, but there's a bee in that little sunflower bee right and down there-ish for you guys, at least one. Can't see up on that one, but the sun's in the way. But even, we got the bumblebee bees. I love bumblebee bees. Let's see, got one. Look right in there. Bumblebee bees hard at work, getting some food for the winter. I do not mind. I hope he's all full of lots of pollen and goodness for them. And here's Percy, or Prissy, I can't remember which one's which, you know, but they're growing. And Figgy has done like amazing this year. We've got new growth, I mean, all the way back over here, here, and up here. I mean, it's amazing. We're going to have to get some straw for her to, you know, cover up for the winter. And we'll probably straw down the other, you know, the 2 persimmons as well. And the really fun part, when we had harvested all of those herbs the other, you know, a couple times ago, we had 2 praying mantises that we saved and a caterpillar, a regular caterpillar. So we're trying to save up what we can. But guys, this is not going to be a super long one. Stick is still doing well, and he is his wonderfully perfect self, giving us all a hand. So y'all have a great day, and I hope you have a great week as well. And we'll start heading towards the winter time. And y'all have a great day. Bye.